So in today's video, we're talking about good sugars versus the bad sugars. And the bad sugars being the refined, processed, factory-made sugars versus the good, natural, earth-made sugars. So the earth-made sugars, especially being fruits, honey, maple sap, straight from the tree, by the way, before it's processed, so you can get still absorb the nutrients and the vitamins and minerals that has. And those are the three big ones, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of fruits out there, so you can pick and choose. There's ones that are healthier than others. There's levels when it comes to the fruits. But I do want to say that before I get into the negatives of the processed sugars, it's literally our version of healthy candy. Fruit is our healthy candy. So I don't know why we don't stick with fruits over candy, which is actually hurting us. It tastes as good. If you get used to a certain flavor, over time you get bored of it. If you switch up your taste buds, I'm telling you right now that you will be like, oh my gosh, this tastes so good. And it's healthy for you if you stick with the fruits. So fruit, honey, maple sap is last because that's tough. You know, you got to get it literally straight out of the tree before it's literally processed and all that crap. And it's a lot of water. There's a lot of water in the maple sap, but you're still getting some healthy sugars through that, but because it's coming straight from the tree. But I do want to say that fruits and honey right there, two huge ones. All right, and if we stick with those over the processed sugars, I'm telling you right now that is going to make a humongous difference, a huge difference in your body. And it's sad that they have to grab things that taste so good and then turn it into candies or turn it into bad processed junk food for these kids that are eating it up. Like, I'll give an example. They always use fruit too, of course, because they use that sugar, the healthy sugars, and they turn it into a bad food. And it doesn't have to turn into a bad food. You just leave it as is. But what they do is they turn it into a negative. And I'll tell you how. What they do, right, is that, say watermelon, for example. Okay? Watermelon's a healthy fruit. And guess what? It tastes amazing when you taste it. It tastes so good. And what they do is they're pretty smart, I'm not going to lie. They grab that and they put it into, say, Sour Patch Kids, right? Watermelon Sour Patch Kids. They make it taste like watermelon. But guess what? It's got so much included added sugars, so much other crap to it that it's so bad for us. So bad for our teeth, for our body, for our insides. And it tastes just like watermelon because they're using that flavor. If you like watermelon, you'll like that, right? But why can't you just stick with the watermelon? That's the whole thing. So I say that even though they are smart with it, don't fall for the trap because they are trying to suck you in. Especially with others, cereals, for example. Cereals is loaded with sugar, right? But they use these fruits, these healthy brands, and they say, oh, this fruit's added. Of course, so that you're going to get some healthy sugars, some healthy nutrients, the vitamins and minerals from some fruit, right? But guess what? They add a ton of other added sugars that are so bad for our bodies. They're toxic and bad. So because they add that, it's no good. You got to toss that. Done. So yeah, that's what they do. And our healthy candy is the fruit. So stick with it. Do not say yes to these candies that have the fruits on them and stuff, and they say that it's good, but it's loaded with included added sugars, a bunch of other bull. So that's one thing. Number two is that they're loaded, and I say loaded with other ingredients as well. These these snacks that have a bunch of other sugars in it. So the flavor is what makes our taste buds go and they want more, right? So they have extremely flavorful sodas, energy drinks, cereals, candy bars, ice creams, and they add these flavors. But guess what's more flavorful than all of those combined? Fruit and honey. You know how flavorful that is? It's so good. And that is the healthy sugars. Now, make sure you get brand of honey that doesn't have included added sugars. If it's got 0 included added sugars and it's just the sugar from the honey itself, it's straight up healthy, natural honey, organic. And if you get just regular natural fruits from your grocery store, right? And it's not in a package with a bunch of other bull crap, right? It's just by itself, just blueberries, just kiwi, just watermelon, just strawberries, just pineapple, just this, just that, not mixed with anything else. It's not processed, it's just itself. That is our candy. So we try to stick with that. We need sugar in our body. We need sugar, but we need the healthy, natural, earth-made sugars. And if we stick with that, right, the fruits and the honey over any type of snack, any type of, now I shouldn't say snack because there's some healthy snacks out there, but I'm saying like the really bad, over-the-top sugary snacks. Gotta say no to those. Cereals, and all the drinks, the sugary drinks, gotta say no. And that's what I gotta say, you know? And it's sad that they use the healthy, and of course they market it that way because they know that those fruits are healthy. So what they do is they put fruit or honey on the label and they put it on the front and they say, yeah, this is it. This type of cereal or this type of candy or this type of ice cream or this type of whatever is that. But then they add a bunch of included added sugars and a bunch of toxic chemicals in it, and that is what's going to hurt us. So I hate that they mix healthy with unhealthy. It just aggravates me because why do you have to ruin it? But the healthiest thing to do in this world is to choose foods that are earth-made, that are created from this earth, that are from trees, that are from the ground, that are in gardens, that are made from this earth itself and not from a factory, okay? So that's what I gotta say in today's video. And let's stay active and get kinetic.